Take two. You know, I'd always figured it was going to shut down at some point. Given the mistakes made with the game's development, things like all the AI they tried to implement, not listening to their community, and the rising prices on everything in the game, or even just small things like moving away from that college aesthetic or adding full body avatars, it was going to end at some time or another. We could go on all day about what killed the game in the end, and I could go on all about the bad stuff that's happened and how this one thing really killed the game, but it's been talked about to death. I don't want to talk about that in this video. I'd rather talk about something else. They had a blog post right around the second set of layoffs where their own estimate was that they had enough money to last until 2029. So that's what I expected, 2029 or 2028. I'd figured we would have a few more years at most with the platform, maybe even more if they've managed to fix it, but no. 2 months is how long it has left. 60 days at the time of writing this. I don't know what to say. It was always a possibility, and truthfully, I'm not completely surprised, more just shocked. In fact, when I found out, I had fallen asleep at my desk, and I woke up to a Discord notification. It was from my friend saying to check the Rec Room Discord server. I had two thoughts. Either the player scale chip finally got added to the game, or Rec Room is getting shut down. And, well, I guess there is a chance that another company comes along and buys the game, but given that not even Apple or Meta want anything to do with the game anymore, their chances of that are slim to none. Even the devs themselves are saying it's a lost cause. It's kind of funny, actually. A company once valued had a price tag near $2 billion, an unfathomably huge number, now just forced to shut down. This game means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of people. I joined on October 12th, 2021, and I've clocked over 5,000 hours on the game since. For the first few years, it was really the only game I would play. It was my only way of socializing. And at the time, it was my favorite way to create. I've met most of my friends through it, in fact. If it weren't for Rec Room, I wouldn't have nearly as many friends as I do today. There really is nothing quite like it. Both VRChat and Roblox require you to learn a game engine at least. Rec Room really was the only platform where anyone could just create. It had its restrictions, yes. God, there was a lot of them. But it really was that easy to just make something. Got an idea? Hop on Rec Room and make it. It was that easy. I'd already started to move away from the platform about 2 months before the announcement. In that time, I had been learning Unreal Engine. I would still hop on from time to time and create, but I'd kind of realized that Rec Room was sort of a lost cause. Any big game I made would most likely get drowned out by the next big costume park steal a brain rot game. I regret thinking that way. It'd never be financially viable, I'd never make money on the platform, but these rooms I made, did have an impact, however small it was. I'm getting sidetracked though. I see myself as lucky. Literally just 2 weeks before the announcement, I had started learning Blender. That, along with my previously stated Unreal Engine knowledge, I was moving on. But how many other people aren't as fortunate as me? How many others don't even have PCs to run Blender or a game engine on? I have a couple of friends who only own headsets and consoles. Rec Room was their engine. For all its restrictions and flaws, it was the only thing they have and had to create with. And come June 1st, it will all be gone. I mean, not completely. They implemented a feature to download your rooms and inventions, but still. Most, if not a lot, will be erased, and how many more people who don't even have PCs will lose their creations forever? How many millions of rooms will be lost? Think about the biggest and best room you know. The Backrooms All Seeing, Gravity Pulse, The Back Door, or any others you can think of. If the devs of those games just don't download them, they're going to be gone forever in 2 months. They might get recreated in other engines. I heard Gravity Pulse is getting a remake on Steam, but those original Rec Room versions will be gone. Not even just those rooms, though. If you've ever played Rec Room, think about the rooms you might have made. All the fun times that you had in them. Now, take those memories of your rooms and all those fun times you had, and imagine all of the other Rec Room players who feel the same. All the other rooms that will be gone. Inside jokes, small projects, big projects, unfinished games, finished games, art projects, any other room you can think of. As long as they're not downloaded come June 1st, they'll be gone. Forever. I have an immense fear of timed deaths. I know it's getting off track, but I'm going somewhere with this, trust me. Things like cancer or some meteor impact on a set date, any death with a timed date like that, scare me even more than any fate I could think of. Because it puts a timer on life. What are you going to do with that time? There's so many things you could do, yet so little time. This whole having 2 months left with the game gives me that same fear again in a much, much subtler way. I don't know what I'm going to do with my time left on this game. I could finish projects, I could make some videos, or put together one last big room for the end. Or maybe I just play my favorite rooms and accept that it's going to end. Maybe that's the best thing to do. My fears aside, I want to put a semi-happy ending on this video. Rec Room will most likely live on, in a way at least. Assuming another company doesn't buy the game, there are already people who have working 2023 and 2024 builds of the game. If someone were to, say, set up their own server, the game could continue existing. It won't really be near what it is right now, but it will still be Rec Room. Maybe a project like that could take a new direction, one where they listen to the community and don't get corrupted by greed. I guess we'll just have to wait till after the shutdown to see how that goes. I will be sad to see it go. Thankful that I'd already started to move on, but still sad that it has to go so soon. And for all the bad stuff that I've said about this game, I still am extremely thankful for it. For all that it's allowed me to do, people to connect with, interests that it got me into. If anybody from the Rec Room dev team ever watches this video, I just want to say thank you for all the work you put into this game, and for the great times you gave me and so many other people. You guys get hated on so much, even by me, that honestly feels wrong though. You guys are the ones that built this game, that allowed us to have these amazing times. So, thank you. Thank you for everything you did. I want to end this video off with an edit of my photos since 2021, a tribute to my time spent on this game. There's over a gig of photos, so I'll try to fit the most relevant ones in. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to go play all my favorite rooms again, and maybe take one last look at all my creations as well. And when it comes time, I think I'm gonna watch the server shut down with the very friends I made on here. Thanks for everything, Rec Room, and thanks for watching. Have a great night. End of take.
Sure, it's a common notion, perpetual in motion, but I don't need the comfort